Well, much like other locations across the county, the northwest corner of downtown Vancouver is suffering from the homelessness crisis. Today, we went out with a man who has lived there for the past 3 years. Joe Newsom has witnessed firsthand the tragic and often recurring consequences of an ever-growing homeless problem. Like many in the community, Newsom says he's hoping for a solution from the city soon, but he's losing confidence after numerous complaints and little response.
His name's Michael Pierce. When he got shot, I used to work just a couple of blocks away at the time, and they gave him plenty of warnings. I think they said it 4 or 5 times, drop the guns, put the guns down, and he refused to do it. So the police did what they had to do, and they ended up shooting him basically right where we're standing is where he dropped dead. Ever since that happened, I've been on edge. I don't sleep well. It definitely affected my life. It's something that I've never seen before. I've never seen anybody die before like that. During that time, the city was trying to make attempts to clean up the homeless. So what they did is they basically pushed all of the homeless people that were in Esther Short, and they pushed them all down to this block specifically. And they didn't want them down by the waterfront. They didn't want them down by Esther Short Park where the kids were and the families were. Completely understandable. But what happened is they pushed them all over into this corner of town, and immediately you could see the difference in the homeless that were in the neighborhood. There was an encampment surrounding the entire property, and they basically partied all night, every single night, right on the other side of the fence. The homeowners that lived there, the renters that lived there, started complaining to police, and the way they retaliated against them for that is they started throwing feces, bags of feces and bags of urine and needles and any kind of trash that they could find. They started throwing it over the fence. I'd say that the 3 biggest issues that surround the encampment down here would be noise, drug use, and violence. The screams of bloody murder from humans is something that I still can't come to terms with. There was a riot down here not too long ago. They got bottles of human feces and urine that they were smashing on the car, using them as weapons. The vehicle ended up racing through the crowd, trying to run people over. I am all for helping people and creating safe housing, even if it's free. But I think having a rule is, if being sober, I don't think that's too much to ask. I mean, if the person's not willing to at least make one sacrifice or make one attempt to try to get help and try to get clean, then why are we helping them? Can we help someone that doesn't want to be helped?
Well, of course, Clark County Today continues to follow the local situation with homelessness. If you have a story idea, feel free to send us a message through Facebook, or you can email us news@clarkcountytoday.com. We'll be happy to look into it.